Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy to see all of you today. I think everyone has joined except
Thank you, sir.
Sonia. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So what were we discussing in yesterday's class? Clutch. Okay. So we did a small activity yesterday. So previous to that, we were discussing the theory part, like why do we do certain activities, off-page activities? What is the purpose of doing it? And yesterday we did a small assignment of submitting one of the business on a directory called Clutch. Okay. So basically, that's a portal that will help generate leads for your business. It's not to build a backlink. Okay, it's not to build a backlink. Okay, and we all already know that there are different objectives of off-page activities. The objectives could be to drive the traffic to the website, to get a do follow backlink, or to generate the traffic, or to generate sales and leads, or it can be to maintain the reputation of the business, correct, or branding, correct, or it can be any other activity, correct. So now yeah, anybody has any questions? Okay. So as a SEO professional, so in this course, it's important to understand how to build do follow backlinks, whereas various other kinds of activities can be performed by any other role. An affiliate marketer, separate designation, separate responsibilities. Okay. So an affiliate marketer will work on affiliate marketing and he drives the business. He gets the sales for the business. Correct? Social media marketers will do the social media activities and the kind of activity that which we performed yesterday in order to generate the leads, listing on various business directories. Even that can be done by business owner themselves or anybody in the organization, including SEO professionals. And even that stands at a bit low priority for SEO professionals. For SEO professionals, the highest priority is building do follow backlinks. One of the highest priorities, building do follow backlinks. Okay, so today we are going to understand that in depth. Okay, first thing we'll get started with the purpose, why should we build do follow backlinks, and then we will get started with the methods of building do follow backlinks, and third step would be how do we identify which portal is best for you to build a do follow backlinks. There could be millions of websites providing do follow backlinks. Should you be building links from all of them? No, you should not be. There are millions of trainers on the earth. Should you be registering randomly with some trainer? You'll have your own set of criteria to register with the trainer, right? So you will assess their skills, understand their experience, understand their knowledge, correct? Understand the course fee, different things, different criteria are there, correct? Same way, in order to build backlinks from other websites to our websites, we're going to study a lot of metrics today. Okay. Okay, first thing, so we'll get started with this question. Why should we build do follow backlinks to the website? Anybody here? It's not to generate the leads. It's wrong answer. Anybody? Why should we be building do follow backlink to the website? I'll show it to you. Something like this. Anybody knows? Uh, Partially correct, but technically, will you be able to explain? Inviting a bot which is reading information on Silicon India, right? Now look at this. You can also build links to your website through different articles. Let's go through this. If there are any links here, there are no links in this article. How to choose the client? Yeah, you see here this is link pointing within the same website, but there can be links pointing to RTL design engineers. It is all within the same website, but these links can be to the external website as well. I'm just trying to figure it out. Something like this. An article published on other websites will be pointing to. Let's assume this is pointing to some website. So building these kinds of link also, when bot is visiting this web page, it sees this link and it comes to your website. Why should we be inviting the bot? Why should you invite the bot? If you are inviting the bot, you are allowing or helping the bot to read more information pertaining to your website. If bot is reading more information pertaining to your website, bot would show your website Google. So basically, if it is seeing lots of pages on your website, it starts ranking all of them on the Google. If you are reading more pages from a textbook, you will be capable of answering to more questions, correct? So exactly the same happens with the bot. This being the reason we build the do follow backlinks from various websites. Okay, yeah. So next thing, how do we figure out from which website we have to build backlinks? So if you guys know something around it, you just tell me how can whatever comes to your mind, what all can be done in order to build a link from other websites to our websites. So now, do you think this website only came forward and has built a link? Look at this. Do you think this website only have built link to the DH gate? Silicon India has no. Silicon India don't have to build a link to DH gate just like that. Because DH gate would have probably their friend would have might have they might have accepted to link, correct? Or he must have told, I will pay you 50,000 every year. Give me a link to my website. I'll pay you 1 lakh rupee every year. Give a link to my website. Correct? Are you all getting it, guys? The possible ways of getting links. So now you are first of all, why did this person approach Silicon India? Why did DH Gate approach Silicon India?
Because it's a heavy traffic website.
Heavy traffic. Is the traffic
Uh,
main criteria for you to build the backlinks? There are millions
it's
of
a,
websites with highest amount of traffic, and you guys know most of them. Which kinds of websites will have highest traffic?
it's related to the similar business.
No, it's not related. Find the websites, such websites. Correct? I'll tell you why did they prefer to
Okay.
build links from Silicon India. I'll explain it to you all. Meanwhile, if any of you knows what all you should be considering, somebody told traffic. Do you have any other suggestions what you should be considering in order to build a link to your website from other
It's a
websites?
high domain website.
High domain?
High domain authority website. If in case that website have a high
Okay.
domain authority means we can give a preference.
Okay. What is domain authority?
Um, Domain authority means it's already have a lot of credential. Like already they have a they have done lot of do follow links.
Mm-hmm.
Like Facebook, they have a high traffic and domain authority website.
Mm-hmm. See, Facebook, you know I'll explain you what is domain
Almost it
authority
will.
now. Then it becomes easier. See, domain authority is simply a score assigned to the website based on its crawlability, based on the crawling that website has got. If bots are visiting that website quite often, very frequently, the domain authority will be very high. Are you all getting it? If bots are visiting their websites quite often, very frequently, the domain authority of the website will be up. The domain authority will be in the range of 0 to 100. 0 indicates negligible crawling, and 100 indicates the highest crawling. Okay. So, what will be the
Okay.
domain authority of websites like Amazon, Flipkart, and how do we measure this domain authority? Anybody here? How do we measure this domain authorities?
Generally, lot of people they are use the website link means it will be the domain authority maximum give more value, increase more value. Like we are
No, no, no.
using
I'm
the
asking how do we measure domain authority? So, how do we measure body temperature?
um,
Thermometer,
to thermometer. Yeah,
correct?
yeah, correct.
How do we measure the thickness of the milk?
Um,
Lactometer, correct?
yeah, Mm-hmm.
Correct. Now, how do we
Correct.
measure this domain authority?
Uh, no idea, sir.
No one knows. How do we measure domain authority?
Even it will be having a meter.
Meter. Okay. So here, when it comes to internet, it's not about the meters. We call them as tools or softwares. They are
Oh,
tools or softwares. Okay. So
okay.
before we discuss about this particular tool, we will discuss some history of it. Okay. So even
Mm.
before I reveal the tool, I will discuss the history. Okay. See,
Okay.
Google was helping the webmasters. Webmasters is digital marketers or website owners. Was helping Google was helping people to understand the crawlability of their websites. Okay, so Google was giving a score in the range of 0 to 10,
100.
not 100, 0 to 10. We used to call
Mm-hmm.
it as page rank. What we used to call it as page rank.
Page
Google
ranking.
itself
Okay.
had built a tool. Okay, Google itself had built a tool called page rank. 0
Okay.
indicates the crawlability of the website is very low, and 10 indicates the crawlability is very high. Okay. See, in course
Oh,
of time, people started working on user engagement, CTR, and user experience. See, the people were always behind this score, behind this page rank. Like how students will be behind the marks, they don't really focus on knowledge. Correct. Some school kids do that. They keep reading the books and they score out of out, but their common sense, general knowledge, everything will be nil. Not with everybody, with few students. Correct. So exactly, Google felt something like that would happen with the digital marketer as well, if digital marketers are always behind this page rank. And what Google did, Google told that there is no page rank at all, we are going to remove that page rank. This happened in the year 2012, that is 12 years back, right? After that, will
right.
people keep quiet? Will people come with some? People will now come up with something else, such as called as grades. Now they removed the rankings. Now A, B, C, D, A plus, B plus, some grades, something like that. Okay. See, Google is now least bothered in educating people about this page ranks or page scores. Okay. So that's when
Okay.
a person called Demos, a person called Demos, he started reading this crawlability of the website. He invented a tool called Demos. So what this tool basically does is, this tool studies the crawlability of the websites, and he started giving a score in the range of 0 to 100. Okay, this
Okay.
tool name is also called as Moz Domain Authority Checker. He has given this metric called domain authority, which was page ranked by Google, and now Google has eliminated it completely, and a third party person, somebody like you and me, came into the picture and introduced this tool called Moz Domain Authority Checker. Moz Domain Authority. So free domain authority checker moz.com. It was earlier dmoz. Added to your browser. Okay. So and let me put some domain. You want to see Flipkart?
Yes.
Flipkart.com. 43.8 trillion links, 140. Okay, it's giving us the report of Flipkart. See, the domain authority of Flipkart is 90. Linking root domains. Nearly 1 lakh domains are linking to Flipkart. How many? Close to 1 lakh domains. It is ranking for nearly 3 lakh keywords on Google. Okay, the quality of these
Okay.
links, there is some amount of spam score associated. I'll be explaining you all what is this spam score, right? So now the domain authority
Okay.
is 90 for Flipkart. You want to see Amazon? Any guess how much it will be for Amazon?
More than 95 something.
Yeah,
More than
I guess
Flipkart.
98. I guess 95. Yeah, domain authority is 95.
Oh, 5.1 million.
5.1 million links pointing to Amazon website
So Amazon all over the world, or it is only India you're talking about?
all over the world. Amazon domain from any part of the globe. Even for Flipkart, the link could have come from Australia or New Zealand also. A person must be speaking Flipkart Indian business is making this much of revenue in a news article and he links to Flipkart, correct? A link can come from anywhere,
Correct.
correct? And it is
Yeah.
ranking for 22 million keywords. 22
Okay.
million is equal to 2.2 crore keywords. It's ranking for
Okay.
2.2 crore keywords, and even if each keyword gets 10 visits, 2.2 crore will be
Okay.
22 crores of traffic to their website every month, which is very small. Each keyword must be getting 100 clicks. Let's assume each keyword is getting 100 clicks to their website. That will be 220 crore visitors every month. And now let's see
Okay.
this. Uh, let's check this for a different domain. Let's take one of our clients. Any guess what will be the domain authority of this website?
35 plus or 40.
This is a very new website which was bought or purchased only in the last 10 months.
Okay.
Amazon kind of website will have 20-30 years history. So this website
Okay.
was very recently bought, purchased and was made live, built very recently. Okay. Domain authority is just 17. Linking root domains is 106. Ranking keywords is 664. 2.2, that is 22 million. 22 million keywords. Our website is ranking for 22 million keywords. And
So
Flipkart web,
actually, this is a new domain, right, sir? For
yes, yes, new domain.
okay. So within a year, we can be make it for almost 17.
You can make it to close to 50, 40, 50 also. That's possible. Okay.
Okay.
See, everything is possible. You can purchase 1 acre land in a year or 100 acres land in a year. Correct? That all depends on your
Mm-hmm.
money, correct?
Correct. So if I'm
Same,
giving the high quality link means it will be increasing.
yes. So if too many websites are pointing to your website, this domain authority will go up. Anyways, domain authority is from third party person. Okay. So our
Depending
main
on third party only, right? Third
correct.
party.
See this tool is indicating the credibility of the website. That is one of the measure, and that's why we consider it. Our main goal is not to improve the domain authority. Our main goal is improve the crawl frequency. And this domain authority checker is one of the tool which is helping you to understand. That's all.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Okay. See, our main goal is when I use a medicine to bring down the body temperature, our main goal is to bring down the body temperature, but not to change the numbers on thermometer, correct? If body
Correct, sir.
temperature comes down, automatically the thermometer reading or the numbers also will change accordingly, correct?
Correct.
The main goal is not to increase or decrease the temperature in thermometer. It's all about body. So same way, the main purpose of building the backlinks is to improve the crawl frequency and not to improve the domain authority. Domain authority is just tomorrow another tool will come. There is from Ahrefs there is another tool. Instead of domain authority, they will call it as domain score, and their numbers work differently. For this website which has 17 domain authority, they might show it as 25. Now, which one you should be trusting or relying on? And one of you from this batch, there are so many people, right? One of you might implement some tool and you will give us some new name and you will call that as some other authority, my domain
Mm-hmm.
authority, and you will say 55.
Yeah.
And we really don't know how is that read by these tools, correct? So
Mm-hmm.
my suggestion is the backlink's main objective is just think of this objective. Its main objective is to improve the crawl frequency of your website. There are other ways of understanding the crawl frequency. I am going to show you that as well. Okay, but these tools
Okay.
will help you to understand from which all websites you have the links. Look at this. These are the websites which are linking to this: Quora, technophysi.net, onlinecourseschools.com, SQM clubs, best, ultrawide. See, for which all keywords you are getting rankings, keywords by estimate, for which all keywords you are getting traffic is what they are showing. So this report is available with us always earlier. We don't have to rely on this tool. We have other tools to understand this data. Okay, it's ranking. Do you think thermometer was there a few centuries back? Then how are
No.
people identifying if they have the fever or not? They had their own
Hmm.
raw method, right? So now we don't have that skill. People used to hold the pulse and tell whether the person has any illnesses or any other ailments in the body, correct? They
Correct.
hold the nerve and tell that whether that person has any kind of illnesses in the body or suffering from any other things. Okay.
Okay.
See, they had that skill, they don't have to rely on any tool. Now if you don't have that skill, what should you do? You have to rely on some tools like thermometer or maybe something else, correct? So now digital
Correct.
marketers has, see, my suggestion is instead of relying on the tools blindly, you learn the skill so that you can build your own tool. A person who was holding the pulse and telling that what kind of disease that person has, that's an amazing skill. Everybody should be mastering that. And now
Okay.
this skill can be automated. Automated is now using the tool, right? So I suggest all of you to learn the core concepts of identifying the what is best and what is not best. We're going to understand those things today. Okay, so domain authority is
Okay.
simple way of understanding the credibility of the crawling of the website. Okay, but what should we be
Correct.
really looking at if we have to understand if the website is really doing good? See, sometimes you will get fooled because this domain authority will be as high as 60, 70, but you will not really benefit anything from that website. Why? See, this domain authority is also a scam. This can be manipulated. There are people who will own websites. So, for example, I can buy a new website today, abc.com. I'll put only one web page on that website. I will link it from two websites which has domain authority of 60 or 70. And this website's domain authority may go to 40. The domain authority score is
Okay.
40 because we manipulated, we managed it. But if you build links from such domains, is that really going to help you? May not. May not really help you to achieve that result, expected outcome. Okay. Then
Okay.
how should we identify? See, my suggestion is don't blindly go with the domain authority metric in order to get links to your website. There are a couple of things which you should be considering. So let's list it down here. Which are those couple of things? Up to here, it's all clear, right, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So here is the list of things. Factors to consider and check the external websites in order to build the links from those domains. Crawlability. Understand the domain authority. Higher the number, better the crawl frequency of the website. And these are the websites that can crawl your websites quite often when links are built from such websites. Okay. The website's crawl frequency could be good and you can consider building links from such websites. Okay. Despite the domain authorities lower. If they are publishing content regularly on their website, continuously, if they're consistent with that activity, you can build links from such websites as well. Okay, and also consider their load times, page sizes, their optimization, basically their SEO optimization, their page sizes, load times, the number of links pointing to their websites. Okay, how frequently the content is published and its quality as well. Make sure the websites are relevant to your business or product or service and build high quality content. And if it's fine to not to have the highest domain authority in these cases, check manually and assess them. Okay, so now the first criteria is, even before you check the domain authority, the first criteria is relevancy. Okay, building links from relevant website. What is irrelevant here? When it can be considered to be as irrelevant, anybody has any idea? So I am into digital marketing services, correct? Contra digital into digital marketing services. When can a link be considered as irrelevant? I'll be building links from few tens of websites, correct? And when will I consider that link to be as irrelevant?
Like we are in, hello.
Yeah, yeah, we are listening.
We are in education institution, and then if you are putting something in food blogger website means which is irrelevant, right?
What is the problem with that? That's
Um,
irrelevant, correct? That's irrelevant only. But what is the problem with that?
Generally, if the people comes to regarding food or something means they won't be considered as a education. It's a different type of category. Might
Okay. Okay. So people reading food blog and visiting your education website might find it irrelevant.
yeah.
So what is the problem? If they find irrelevant, what is going to happen? Will they come and murder you?
No.
What is the problem?
The
Because
Google.
backlinks you are building it for crawling to improve the crawl frequency, right?
Yeah, correct.
So what is the problem if somebody is getting disappointed? If a real user is getting disappointed, what is the problem? You still bought and visit your website, right?
Yeah, correct.
Who user will not click. But anyways, that's fine for you, I guess, because you are building backlinks to improve the crawl frequency and bot would visit your website, correct?
Correct.
Correct. See, there is one simple guideline from Google. Okay. See, Google don't want to see if now user has experienced irrelevant food to education, right? See, Google also will be switching on a mode that while it is reading about food, it loves to read about food and it loves to go to the food kind of websites only, right? So when there is a link from food website to an education website, Google considers that activity as a suspicious intentional activity. Where Google itself is misguided. Google was happy to read. See, when it has, see now it will be something like this. I'll be calling you for the home for dinner. When you come to the home, I'll just give you a glass of water and I'll send you. Won't you be disappointed? I would have told you for the last 1 month, amazing dinner has been planned. You all have to come compulsorily, right? An amazing party is planned, right? A fine day comes and you all have come for the dinner, and I'll give you a glass of water and I'll send you home.
Hmm.
What is your experience?
It's totally disappointing.
Disappointing, right? So same
Yeah.
way, Google will be switching to a mode where it's going to read information relevant to that particular category or segment. And when it finds it irrelevant, see, Google has given a guideline: do not do the activities forcefully like that. See, Google consider that kind of activity as a paid activity. Intentionally, see,
Okay.
links have to be naturally built. You must have seen Wikipedia pages, right? If they write Bangalore, they'll be linking to Bangalore. That's perfectly
Mm-hmm.
fine. That's completely relevant. They're speaking about some medicine or some term, something else. They are explaining you further details or meaning of it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now Google has a strict norms about the paid backlinks. So paid in the sense that doesn't mean that you are paying to someone and buying the link. Ideally, you would have done, but for Google's terminology, paid is intentionally irrelevancy lost, and you are intentionally doing that activity that is paid for Google. How will Google know
Okay.
you are paying to the person or not paying to get that link, correct? So
Correct.
paid activity is basically losing relevancy. From food to
Mm.
straight away education is suspicious, and Google, there are good chances that Google might ignore crawling your website.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the
Yeah.
reason it's suggested that do not build irrelevant links. But for as per my understanding, it's not that serious. Also, if you could somehow try to bring in the relevancy, that's not a big deal still. It's still focused on the real users mainly. Okay, but anyways, you all understood what is relevant and irrelevant, correct?
Correct.
Okay, okay.
In this case, the classified website, like Justil
They
or
speak about
Sulika.
everything. They speak about everything. That's why I'm telling you, it's not a big deal. You can get link from any website. Ideally
Uh,
speaking, see if there are many such links pointing your website from such random text, there is a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So here the suggestion is do not go only by the domain authority. Check the load times of the website. Check the content frequency. How frequently they are publishing every day. Are they publishing any content or not? The quality of the content, relevancy of the content. The websites which have got a good organic traffic indicates the website is performing very well. That indicates the website has very good crawl frequency. So a website which has got good organic traffic indicates that scroll energy is also good, right? So it's suggested to check their organic traffic. Point number three. Point number three, it's suggested to check their organic traffic and or have the lowest spam score. Fourth point,
Organic traffic means how we can check it, sir?
so there are some tools which will help you to understand the organic traffic such as SimilarWeb, Ahref, Spyfoo and many other. If it is your own website, you can check it on Google Analytics. Google Analytics we
Uh,
haven't discussed, which we are going to discuss. You can check it on Google Analytics.
but we are going to give other website only, then, right, sir? If in case I'm going to submit my website link to the other website means how we can check the organic that website, the third party
Yes,
website
yes,
have
yes, yes.
organic
So there are
traffic.
tools like SimilarWeb, Ahrefs. Okay,
Okay, sir.
this tool will
Is
help
it
you.
paid?
Yeah, yeah. Tell me.
Is it paid tool or otherwise it's a free tool, sir? Ahrefs or
Majority
similar
of
web.
these tools will be paid. Ahrefs is a
Uh-huh.
paid tool. SimilarWeb is also paid tool. Okay.
Okay.
See here you see organic Spyfoo, Alexa. I think it's not there. Ahrefs, Spyfoo, and SimilarWeb will help you. Okay. Have the lowest spam score.
Okay.
Again, these tools, MOS tool will help you to understand the spam score of the websites. See if a website has links. So if a website has irrelevant bots visiting them other than the Google bots, then the spam score can be high.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it's suggested to not to.
Oh,
It's suggested to build links from the websites which has low spam score. Okay,
okay.
build links from
Okay.
websites which already have too many backlinks. So now Amazon, how many backlinks does Amazon has? Anybody remembers here?
22
22
million.
million only. 22 million.
Oh,
Build links from the website which already has too many backlinks. Not like Amazon again. Even if you find it in few thousands, that's a very good number. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Amazon will not give you the backlinks. Okay.
Okay.
Why Amazon? You take it to anybody in this group now. So there are so many people in the class, right? Let's assume all of them own the websites. You ask them to give the backlinks, many would reject.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So sometimes we are giving the command, right, sir? In some website, they are allowed to command.
That will not work is what we discussed yesterday and day before yesterday, because that's not giving you a do follow backlink. It's a no follow backlink. It's a
Okay. Okay.
no follow backlink. There is no point of building link from websites which provide you no follow backlink. No follow backlinks will help only the real people to click on it and come to your website, and bot can never visit your website. Correct?
Oh,
And there is
correct.
no point
Correct.
of doing such activities now. Correct? See, earlier
Mhm.
commenting on the blog post, commenting on the YouTube, or commenting on some other websites would have given you a do follow backlink 10 years back. And now the person who did that activity, initiated that activity, also died, right? And all the website
Okay.
owners have changed it from do follow to no follow backlink, and you are still blindly following the same method.
Correct.
Okay, it would have done amazing. It would have had amazing benefits back then building, doing such activities. Now it's not going to help. See, if you're
Okay.
commenting on a very 100% relevant same article, like read more from this article. Maybe for you getting traffic from there will be helpful. If traffic is the goal, then you can still go ahead and comment. So somebody must have written how to Fix the phone screen issue. Phone screen is fully black. They must have written half article. If you are looking for a detailed article, I have also written a detailed article on how to fix this in a easy steps. People can click on it and come there. Bot will not come. And if you are looking for such traffic, you go ahead and still do that activity. Okay. On YouTube videos also. Here is an amazing video about the same topic and comment it. Your video will get some traction. Got it, guys?
Correct. So,
Yeah.
in case after submitting our link, we will check this criteria. So, in case the spam score is high, means we don't submit the link to that website.
Yes,
right?
yes, we don't.
But we are submitting right now the website. They don't have a spam code. In certain criteria, after 2 to 3 months, the third-party website increasing their spam score, doing something means okay.
Okay.
So it will be affected for us also, right?
There are chances of it affecting. If you sense it's going to affect, you can consider disavowing the links. That's why there is an activity called disavowing. Okay.
We can done that.
We
part,
communicate
right?
to Google Search Console, to Google Bot. Ignore links from those websites. Do not visit from those websites to our website or create a path from those websites to our path. While you plan to crawl from those websites, there will be so many spam bots visiting my website. Right? See, the spam bots visiting your websites may not have a real problem if your bandwidth is good, your server's configuration is good.
Okay.
Okay.
Server configuration is well means it's not a
RAM,
problem.
yeah. Capacity, server's capacity is good. Not a big deal, not a big problem. See, basically what happens is the spam score indicates there are various kinds of other bots visiting your website, spam bots. If spam bots are taking up all of your time, where will be the time for Google bot if your server has resource crunch? If your server, it's something like this. Your phone has only 2 GB RAM, you have opened 20 apps, your phone is hanging now. And the main app, life-saving app, is not working because of this 20 apps which are opened on your phone, which are useless. Correct?
Correct.
So now what you will do, you will close this app running in the background so that your phone will open for this life-saving app. Correct? So if your RAM is 200 GB or 20 GB or 8 GB, even if it is 8 GB, and if it still does very good even after opening 10 more additional apps, you don't have to really close those background running apps. Correct? Right? Exactly, it's something like that. Because if you look at this, the spam score for Amazon will be 5 at least, 28%. Look at this. See, spam score is not a danger problem or a serious problem. The severity of it depends on, like how we discussed the RAM, 2 GB RAM, 1 GB RAM, 500 MB RAM. Then there is a serious problem, correct? It depends on the host or the resources of the website, the server resources, correct? Now, do you think Amazon will have any problem ranking on the Google with this kind of spam score? No, it will not have any kind of problem. Okay, so that's not a serious metric to consider. Okay. And finally, don't blindly build links from the other websites. Also try to understand the index count. So how do we understand how many pages are indexed pertaining to any website? Do something like this. Site colon, from which website you are building the links. Let's say you are building links from learnandthrive.com. See, this has 6,000 pages indexed on Google. This has 6,000 pages indexed on Google. See, sometimes this number can be abnormally very high or abnormally very low. But still, how do you identify abnormally very high? Does that indicate it's wrong? Abnormally low, does that indicate wrong? Does this number indicate anything at all here? There is a correlation study. It's not that only this number. Let's assume this website has 10,000 pages allowed for Google crawling and indexing. Out of 10,000 pages, 6,000 pages are indexed. That is 60% of the web pages are indexed. That implies the crawl rate or crawl frequency of the website is good. But if the website's 10,000 pages are allowed for Google index, but only 100 pages are indexed, then there is a serious problem. Okay. And you know, this website has only 100 pages. Sorry, this website has only 10,000 pages allowed for Google index and crawling. But then 20 lakh pages are indexed on Google. Website has only 10,000 pages, but how did this 10 lakh pages index on Google? So this indicates there are so many duplicate copies of your original pages are getting created and indexing. which is nothing but dilution of your crawl energy. The crawl energy is getting wasted within itself. For my earnings,
Okay.
my family itself is struggling, and how can I give money to other families? Correct? It's something like that. So the website itself is suffering already, and how can this website support you now if you're building a backlink from such website?
No, it's
Did you all
not
get that?
possible.
So now you may have to understand these kinds of details. So you have to try to get in such kinds of details. So how do you understand how many pages their website has? Maybe their sitemaps. You checking their sitemaps will help you to understand how many pages their website has. And now you will check the index count. Okay? Did you all get that?
Oh,
So what is that we are going to consider? See, even before you check the domain authority or domain authority, you have checked domain authority. Along with domain authority, you consider checking the relevancy of the content, the quality of the content, frequency of the content, how frequently they are posting, and then the load times of the website. Consider their internal linking. I don't think we have written their internal linking strategy. Consider
internally.
internal linking strategy. So check their internal linking strategy. See, for example, you have built a link from their website from an article. The top 10 training companies in Bangalore. The top 10 training companies in Bangalore. So, what happens? Maybe let's take an example of some website. Okay. Now, look at this. Here you see an article how to improve communication skills. Will this stay here forever? This comes down and eventually this gets archived. Archived this becomes orphan. See, currently this article is accessible from here. Whenever bot visits blog, bot is able to see this article, this. How many are there? It hardly says this 9 articles. But there are 300 plus articles. How will bot see those 300 articles? That's when internal linking plays a crucial role. So from this article, you would have linked to some 10 articles. See now here, look at this data analytics. Maybe this is a blog which was written a year back, 5 months back, 3 months back. So now when bot is reading this article, bot visits that article as well. Okay.
Okay,
So
so
you have
where can I identify the this site have a more internal link?
So usually I'll show it to you. So these are all recent articles, right? Still the internal linking is not updated on these pages, but maybe if I go to this article, I would see internal linking is one method you see as something like this within the articles,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
also at the bottom. So this is also internal linking strategy. There are links to all previous old articles, or maybe I will go to one of the course pages. Now look at this. See, now these are links to other pages. Now if I click on
Oh,
this and go to that page, and from that page there will be links to many other pages. Now I'll scroll through this. Look at this. There are links to so many other pages. This is the mesh which ensures all the 10,000 web pages on the website get scrolled very effectively. None of them are orphans. Every single URL is in the network. It's considered getting crawled for getting crawled.
okay.
This is an internal linking mesh or internal linking strategy built for this website. This has a proper math, a proper logic. So we give the weightage to every single page type, and accordingly we build the links to every single web page. See, these are not
Okay.
randomly put here. Few people do this randomly. They will put some links, or randomly they put lot of links in the bottom. It's not like that. There is a proper engineering around this. This is There is certain amount of artificial intelligence built around this. It's not dropped just like that. So if I decide digital marketing training in Chicago has to have 20 links within the website, we give 20 links to it. We will know which URL has how many links within the website. That's the kind of intelligence we build and assign the weightage or score to every single URL. How many times it should get crawled within the website.
Oh,
This is not that seriously considered. Even if it is not a C, if this is there, you reap maximum from such websites. Okay, you reap
okay,
maximum outcome throughout the year or throughout several years. So if this is not that great, maybe that temporarily gives you some support. That's all. But if you are
okay,
expecting support for a very long period, if this is very good, there are good chances that your website gets a lot of supports.
okay. So before submit the backing, we need to consider these all points, right, sir?
Metrics. Those all metrics, we have put them on some Excel sheet format. You could see that here. You see description, page authority, total links to the page, domain authority. There is a sheet. I might have put that link as well somewhere here. If not, we'll put that.
Okay.
Yeah, you see here the screenshot. Domain
Ah,
age,
yes.
index count. Index count is we check it as site column. Domain authority, spam score, organic traffic, category that they belong to, content published frequency. Once in 3 days, once in a week, every day, two a day. Two a day is very good. Price, the website owner is telling that I will charge $10 if you want a link.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody has any questions, guys?
So generally, metrics will be okay. Then, how we can be identify and then how when we can find out this type of website?
Domains. Yes. So we are coming to the same discussion now. So here, it starts from here. Uh, how to find the websites to build backlinks. Okay.
Okay.
So all these
Okay.
topics you see here, this one, this is one, this one, third method. So there are 3 4 methods of getting all these links, which we will discuss in the next class. Today we can
Okay.
spare some time in discussing couple of other things because uh, discussing this from where to get the links domains from which we have to build the backlinks takes some time. Okay, I don't want to rush
Okay.
it today. Maybe tomorrow we go it in very detail. Okay, how do we
Okay.
get
Okay.
the? So now I want to speak something very interesting here. Okay, see, I know the people who are earning in lakhs sitting at home doing these activities.
Okay.
So what they are doing, they own the websites list. They are not even the owners of the websites. They are acting like middlemen here. So for
Okay.
example, let's say Learn and Thrive is a website accepting guest posts, or maybe you all know Learn and Thrive or the owner of that company, and there is certain amount of lenience or certain amount of support for you, or maybe whatsoever. You are a guest author on that website. You can post an article and you can link to any website that you want. You are getting it for free. Now, what you will do, you will go and tell to everybody, I can get a link from Learn and Thrive to you. Pay me $50.
Okay.
Are you all getting it? How are you
Yeah.
capable of getting link from Learn and Thrive? There is some friendship or something else that you are allowed to publish on Learn and Thrive, correct? Now you are
Okay.
encashing it. You are speaking on Learn and Thrive about some other business, and you are telling to that business owner, I will get a link from Learn and Thrive to you or from Canada Digital to you. Pay me $20 per link.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. This is one scenario. Second scenario, Manjunath must be asking you $10 to get a link built from candradigital.com. You will say,
Okay.
okay, Manjunath, I'll pay you $10. But you went and met another business owner and you are telling them, you give me $50, I will get a link from candradigital.com.
Mm-hmm.
How many dollars profit here? After giving $10 to Manjunath,
Mm-hmm.
$40. Convert that to
$40
INR. Convert that $40 to INR. 8 fours are 32, 3,200 rupees. If you're getting links
Mm-hmm.
from some 10 websites, 32,000. 100
30.
websites, 3.2 lakhs.
Correct.
There were scenarios we used to pay 15 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs a month only for backlink builders, backlink activities.
Okay. Okay. So
So,
actually, I have a doubt.
yeah.
The something. If you are providing the backlink to others, right?
Mm-hmm.
You create the article. You are allowed to publish the article,
Sure.
and then to give the backlink to others only, right?
Yeah.
So in that scenario, for your website credential, it's not going to down only, right?
Down in some it's something like that, like this. See, you have
Because
lots
we
of
are giving the link to others only, right? Do follow links. So generally, the
yeah, yeah. You are
Google
sharing some energy to others. See, you have only 100 rupees with you. Okay,
huh,
you have only
okay,
100 rupees with you. You have met someone on the road, street, somewhere outside. They asked you 50 rupees and you have given them 50 rupees. You went home with only 50 rupees. And you know, at
yeah,
home also, your two kids needs 50 each. Are you really
okay,
capable of giving 50 each now? No. You are giving only
no,
25 each.
okay,
Correct? So within your website also, if you are giving your energy to other websites, external websites, see, if you have enormous amount of money, even after giving 5,000, 10,000, or 1 lakh to someone, still you are capable of giving the expected amount of money to your kids, no problem.
no problem. Yeah,
Correct?
okay,
So
okay,
understand the situation of your website. Is your website really in a position to give it to others?
okay,
Your
okay.
website itself in a position to do ask others. Correct?
Correct.
Correct. There is no difference how our life works. Internet works exactly the same way.
Okay,
I am
okay.
not in a position to give money to others, and if I am giving, what happens? I might have to struggle. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I would have seen result coming in 3 days. Now it takes 3 years. I had, let's assume I had 1 crore money, right? If I'm investing this 1 crore on my own into my business, I would have made 20 crores by next year, right?
Correct.
Right? Now, what did I do? I took this 1 crore and I have given to someone else, and now this fellow is not giving that money, and I'm struggling with investing on my own business, and even the leftover money is also gone. My business is also going down because there's no capital. Correct?
Correct. Correct.
So it works exactly the same. There is no rocket science in digital marketing or understanding these tools, software, techniques, methods, whatsoever it is. It's all very simple.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, any other questions? Anybody has questions?
No, sir.
So, in tomorrow's class, we'll be discussing how do we get offline, guys. Anybody has questions? It's all clear for all of you, right? Online, everybody, it's all
So
clear to all
in
of you, right?
most we have a user extension also, right? So for
Yes,
Google
yes.
extension.
So, I use the mouse extension. So, you see it here. I use the mouse extension. Look at this. It gives you the
Uh-huh.
score here.
Okay, okay. For do follow link, you mentioned one extension.
That is rel equal to follow no follow extension for your browser 92 for ads.google.com. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we wind it off for today if no one has questions? We'll start freshly tomorrow again. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Okay. Sir.
About tomorrow's topic will be about getting from where do we get these domains. Internet is
Yeah.
massive. Internet has more than 3 trillion websites, 3 trillion web pages, and definitely you can. This indicates that you can get links from any number of websites on the internet. Correct. But how do we
Correct.
get those websites list? Who is going to provide that websites list is what we are going to learn tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
And definitely we already have, obviously we are going to run through a checklist. The domain authority, spam score, domain age, index count, quality of the content, frequency of the content getting published, internal linking. We have a checklist right now how to measure or check the quality of the website. Yeah,
Yes.
we will run through that and we will figure out the best ways of building backlinks. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome all of you. Bye. Anybody has questions? Okay.
No, sir.
Then
Thank you.
let's connect back tomorrow. Bye everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all of you.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.